It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Alright, so I've just made the fighter dual wield. Instead of he only had a one-handed sword that he was wielding in one hand, and it didn't have a shield to really help him out. But here we are in the swamp, and we're fighting really big bugs. Now, if I concentrate on the fighter, then my main character, the wizard, will automatically cast whatever spells that I have memorized in my spell book and I believe placed on my quick bar. So he automatically summons. I think it has a priority of what spells to cast first, so he always does any summons. I think it goes by the lowest level first and then it goes up. And these cockroaches, they're like New York size. I don't know what is really going on. And there the summon has dissipated because it's only around for so many. It has a time limit on how long it's around. And my fighter is just terrible with his dual wielding, but he'll get better, I guess. When you dual wield in your main hand, you take some negatives. There you go, man. Boom. In your offhand, if it's a weapon of equal size to the main hand, you take huge negatives on your being able to hit something. But if you have a smaller weapon, you get less negatives. And you have to later, as you progress, you'll have to take feats to lower those negatives so that after a while you'll actually be able to really hit stuff while dual wielding, which it seems sort of realistic. We're going to take a little rest here, which I think is not realistic. The wizard rest, when you do a rest, the wizard gains all of his spells back. And the whole point of the wizard is that you're limited to how many spells you can cast, but the sorcerer doesn't have to rest because they cast their spells automatically. They get way less spells to choose from, but they can cast them at will, I believe. I believe that's how it works. But this way, you can just cast your spells as a wizard and then keep casting as if you were. And right there, what happened was he had an attack of opportunity because the lizard ran up on him full speed while he was in the middle of combat, and so he just poked him as he ran by, killed him immediately. I don't have cleave yet on the fighter. If I'm assuming you know a little bit about D&D. Oh no, and there he goes, leveled up. Gonna level up the fighter. And I was saying that eventually you can take feats. I might have a feat here, I can't quite see. Alright, I've just finished leveling up, everybody. Now we're gonna try and see if we can find this ruins that my stepfather was talking about. It took me some time to figure out he was my stepfather. It doesn't quite. It makes sense that an elf is the father of a black human. So you see now I got arrested and got all of my spells back. So here comes my super huge giant badger. Oh no! The cockroach is hitting me. Alright, let's see here. Moving right along. That badger is huge. I don't know what he's gonna do. We're gonna rest here and get that badger right back. Alright, because the badger seems to be the best fighter that we have right now. Definitely better than the damn fighter that I have, who can't hit anything. More cockroaches. I hear the cockroaches in New York like fly and crawl on the ceiling and stuff. I don't know. I'm used to cockroaches about as big as the tip of my pinky. And they said like they're big as your hand or something like that, or big as your foot. I don't know if I can handle that. And the cockroaches in Louisiana are supposed to be spectacular as well. I don't know if I could live like that. These guys are casting spells? No. No fair. You're supposed to be dumb lizards. How are lizards casting spells? I don't get it. Did they go to wizard school? That was hard to say. The giant badger's gone already. I don't know what's going on here. Or maybe somebody dispelled it. Oh, and I got cleave on the fighter on the level up, so when he kills somebody, he in mid swing he keeps swinging to the closest thing next to him, and that's what cleave means. And sometimes if you get a critical hit, you can chain cleave a whole bunch of things. So if you kill the first thing, cleave activates and you hit the next thing, and if the damage is enough, maybe you kill that one, well, you get another cleave, kill that thing if that's enough damage, and you get another cleave, and you just keep going, cleave. And I think there's an improved cleave which improves the damage. I'm not too sure. I never play fighters. I might be completely lying. Don't take my word for anything, because I play wizards. I don't play fighters. Oh, the badger's back. Awesome. Alright, giant badger, come on. The fighter can dodge though, it seems. Oh, he wasn't close enough for the cleave, I guess. I'm thinking. Now maybe we'll pick up some fat loot. I don't think there's fat loots at the beginning though. I just can't get over why I have a cat as a familiar. And it's not a cat, it's a oxalot? I don't know. I don't know what that is, what that means. Now I see another ruin over here, so I've played this before. And I always come up here and I always check this. And it's always locked. And I'm always thinking, maybe this time it'll be open. But I wanted to get away a bit so I could rest some more. S'more. Let's see here. And we're going to go enter this very scary and spooky ruins. That looks like it's like a 2x4, right? Ooh, who's that creepy woman there? Watching us. She's a stalker. And we're inside, and talk about looks bigger inside than outside. I don't know how that's possible. That thing was literally like a 4x4. And I'm sure there's all sorts of traps up in here, so fighter must go first since he has more hit points. I think my wizard has like 80 hit points or something like that. The fighter has like 50. Wow, these things are easy. I think it's on normal or hard difficulty. Oh, I didn't see that guy. He got away from me, but I got the giant badger who will protect me since my familiar does. Oh, he trapped me with his brain spell, but for some reason I could still dodge. It's the cool effect of writing D&D, writing a D&D game. And I guess the fighter has no protection from brain spells because, you know, he's not that smart of a guy, so he can't resist. Let's check for fat loot. beautiful. Wow. Shaking for fat loots. I'm waiting for that +5 two-handed Zweihander of the gods, because I really think a level 3 guy is going to find that in a dungeon outside of his swamp home. Onward. Have y'all seen that movie? It's a independent movie. What is it called? Oh, Journey Quest. You should look it up it's here on YouTube. They have the entire thing on YouTube. And the fighter is, of course, the stupid one, because fighters are stupid. And I don't mean any offense by that, but I mean, it just so happens to be true. Let's see here. More traps? Yes? Yes? Maybe? Oh, look at all these lizards. You'd think they were... Why are they just standing in the hallway? Are they like playing hooky from Wizard Lizard School? I don't know how to really name that. Bam. You see my wizard take that guy out? It's all about the badger. I think Magic Missile has to be the most powerful spell in the whole game. A missile that automatically hits the target. No aiming. Never misses. Now I think there's some spells later on that makes a person immune to Magic Missile, but that's a special person that gets all that. Let's see here. What do you think of this overhead sort of map like this? It's not quite, I think it kind of takes away from the game. It makes you realize it's a game, since you can basically see the entire gaming environment. Anyway, that's my only critique, but I like the game though. It's my favorite game, as I said at the beginning there. More cockroaches. We don't need no stinking cockroaches. I'm sure I got that quote wrong. And he is, of course, missing cockroaches that are as big as horses. I don't know how that's possible. Oh, but they have armor or something like that, right? I don't know. Get a really big shoe? I'm just trying to be helpful. Oh, and the cleave got him. Alright. And he hit with the cleave. Yeah, I thought somebody was behind here casting spells. How did he not see me? I'm always wondering about that. Let's see here. No more dual wielding. It's just terrible. Alright, let's have the two-hander. Bam. Dead. Alright. Fantastic. Fat loots? Maybe? No fat loots? I think there needs to be more loot. Oh, there we go. That was anticlimactic. And I don't mean that in any sort of sexual way. This is a PG rated show. Aha, there we go. Oh no. Is he gonna cast another brain spell? Ooh, yeah, alright. Fantastic. You see I'm one-shotting stuff? That's what I like to see. Oh no, there's the brain spell. I don't think that's fair. It's not fair casting a brain spell on a fighter. They can't resist. Alright, here we go. It's all over for you now. See? One-handed. Pew. Swing? I don't know. What would a sword sound like? Fat loots, alright. And point to click is the most horrible thing. I don't like point to click. I had a friend who played World of Warcraft and used point to click in World of Warcraft. I was all like, really? What the? How does it even? Alright, more enemies. I need more XPs. More traps? Yes? Maybe? I'm waiting for just traps to be everywhere. One-handed. One shot, I mean. Bam! One shot. Come on, take me. More one shots. Fat loots? Alright. Yes. Here comes the +5 plate mail of magic items. Let's see. I'm waiting for these traps. I know they're there somewhere. I know there's a mini map inside the little circle mappy directional circle thing in the top left, but I need a more visual map. Did that make sense? Does my wizard not have... He's kind of late there. He's going to get one shot. See? Bam. Fat loots? No? Why is this room here? Oh, here we go. You were stalking. You were trying to attack us from behind. Die, rogue. Bam! One shot. That's what it's all about. Oh, fat loots. Gotta have the fat loots. Yeah, that was so worth it. I don't know what it was worth, but... And no more badger. Door. Fantastic. Okay, let's go. Maybe I should rest? No? No? Maybe? Oh, you didn't follow your guy. What kind of AI do you have? Did you hear Stephen Hawking said AI is going to be the worst thing to ever happen to humanity? I don't even know what that means, but maybe he's afraid that they're going to take over the world? I don't know. Cutscene.
Oh, great spirits of the stone tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we asked for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Really?
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the stone god.
Thanks for opening the door. Now you die.
Kill them.
Okay. Oh no. What are we gonna do? And cleave. Bam. More evil lizard wizards. More one-shots. More cleaving. Cleave, cleave. Oh yes. I should make a song about cleave. Or cleave rap. Apparently I'm going to have a rap producer. And I asked him, would he make raps for me? Because I can't rap. But I want to be able to get my message out to all the cool kids out there. Did I kill the leader? That's weird. Okay. I don't know why we're resting, but okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. I know this is going to be the cutscene.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it.
No, you can't see the shard. One shard to rule them. Wait, no, wrong game. Let's see here. That was no way to treat Bevel.
Our talk is for our ears alone. Bevel has served his purpose and does not need to be troubled any further. Bevel has his uses, but it is not wise to depend on someone of Starling blood for too long. Also, his complaining tires me, and will not serve you where you are bound.
What were those ruins in the swamp?
Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfarn, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories.
Tell me about the shard.
That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle, and so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins.
I have an uncle?
So to speak. It would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him Ken.
Whoa. That's kind of harsh. I mean, this guy's... They're just painting him as being so evil. Okay, let's see here. Why did you put it in the ruins?
I could not bring myself to cast it away. Yet at the same time, I did not wish to keep it close. You are too young to remember what occurred, I know. But the battle was a terrible one. And that shard, it reminds me too much of that night.
What night? Let's see here. I feel magic from the shard. Strong magic.
Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Tarmus.
Are you sure those creatures were looking for the shard?
That is the only reason I can think of for why they came. Am I certain? No. But my instincts tell me they were looking for it.
I retrieved the shard. What now?
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
Is Bevel coming with me?
No. I know you value him as a friend, but he will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things.
Ouch. I mean, the insults just keep flying. Bevel helped me in the ruins, so be respectful.
Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them.
What if the beasts track me down?
That is possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you.
Why don't we dump the shard or give it up?
The problem is more complicated than that. If we give them the shard, I doubt it will prevent them from believing the second one lies here as well. Or others. We only found 2. It is possible there were others, scattered into the swamp or taken away, or have met other ends.
I've heard enough. How do I get to Neverwinter?
Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it.
Why don't you take the shard to Neverwinter?
I was raised amongst the wild elves. For all my years amongst the race of man, they make little sense to me. You are one of them. You understand them. I have done all I can to hide your presence. If these beasts come again, West Harbor will need me.
Hide my presence? What have you done?
I have created a screen of activity. On a normal night, your trip with Bevel would have been easily spotted, but not tonight. It still may not be enough, but there is little else I can do.
That's your farewell then?
Perhaps one day we will speak again and gain an understanding of each other.
You seem eager to put me in danger.
We are all in danger. I will try my very best to keep the hunters busy. If Tamora wills it, your journey will be quick and safe. But Lady Luck is fickle indeed in the mare. Steel yourself for danger.
I want to talk to some people first.
Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
Okay, and we'll continue on. If you want me to continue, punch the like button a lot, and I will continue this series. Thank you for watching this Shikama Live Show.